Hello and welcome to today's video, and in today's video we have got a package from Wakooshi, and we have also got a new ant colony over here in this test tube, but we'll put this to the side for now and we'll get to them ants later on in the video. So if you want to see what ant species are going into this Wakooshi S4 starter nest, make sure you stay tuned all the way to the end of the video to see what ants we are going to put into this nest. So let's get straight into the unboxing. So what we have ordered a wakooshi S4 starter kit nest, and that's everything you get in the starter kit nest. But we've also ordered a few more things which we'll add into this video. We've ordered the nectar from Wakooshi, which looks really good. We'll also be giving our ants a bit of this later on. And also a test tube connection for our nest. So, but first of all, let's get looking into the nest. So this is everything you get if you order this Wakooshi S4 nest. The link for this nest and everything else in this video will be down in the description. So here is everything you get. So you get a little red cover that goes like that, and you have got a water feeder here. So first of all, let's take this the vinyl off the red cover. If you don't know what the red cover's for, ants cannot see red, so it makes it a lot easier for us to view the ants while they're still in a nice dark place. So we've got the vinyl off, and this is how it would sit. So as you can see, the majority of the nest is covered. There's a little hole in here to moisture the whole nest, so you fill this up with water. And I've got some purified water here, so let's fill it up a little bit, do a little pipette, and add a little bit of water into the nest. Take this off to do that. So add a bit of water in, and you can see it going around the nest right there. And to me, that is a really good way to spread water into your nest nice and easily. You don't need to take off the top or anything, and you just spray it into a nice little hole. For £16, I do like this nest very much, but the next step we have got to do is I'm going to fill up this little test tube, and I'm going to use purified water again, just so there's nothing bad in it that can affect the ants. So I filled that up. This is their water source. Pop this back on, which is an awesome thing. I really like this. So all you have to do, put it upside down, push it in there and twist it, and it will lock in place. Now I'm lifting up and it's not budging. So your ants have somewhere to drink. This can be your feeding chamber if it's a small little colony like mine are at the moment. So it is a really good starter nest if you're starting out, and it is only £16 as well, which is really cheap. But as you can see, there's a connector here. I think there's only one entrance port onto this nest. But if we pull back our tube connector, instead of this tube, I'll use the tube that my ants are currently in. All I have to do is slide this onto here like so. And now, say my ants are in this tube, all I do is push that on like that, make sure it's nice fit, tight, snug fit, slide that on, and your ants aren't getting fit onto the little gap like that. Yeah, but I definitely think these should be screw fit, because as you just saw, that just fell off. But your ants have a nice little area here, and it makes the nest a lot bigger really. So they've got all wandering space, eating space, and this can still be the nest. Or you could have this with sugar water, normal water, that can be the main nest. You could do it in loads of different ways, but what I'm going to do, I'm just going to hook up my test tube with these ants in and hook it up to the nest, and then they gain nest in there still. But if they want some water and food, they can go to there, and they can store the brood and everything else in there. But now let's have a look at this juice. So it says tap and nectar. It says shake well before use, but it's a super nectar, so I can't really, there's not really a way to say how good this is, because I can't try it. It's only for the ants, so I'll have to try it out first before I can review that. But This is a closed connector, so if I don't want anything here, the nest comes with one of these, but they don't come with any open ones. All I have to do is slide that on if I can do it. There we go. So that's on, and it's nice and tight. No ants will escape from there if you don't want a tube connected. But I like a tube. I want my tube to be connected because my ants are going to go in there. So what I need to do is slide it on. They have to go a certain way, which I'm figuring out as I go along with you, because you've just seen I've unboxed it, so I don't really know. So this is how your setup will look. This is an extra £6, I think it is. This is £16, but for about a £20 setup, that is not bad at all. Now let's move a few things to the side. Now let's have a look at our new ant species. So this new ant species is a type of carpenter ant, and as you can see, it is a 2-queen colony. There's 2 queens there with a load of brood, but there is not any workers yet, but there will be very, very soon. So what I'm going to do is, I'm hoping these tubes have got the same diameter. Let's just test this theory first by trying to push this in here. Yes, so this tube also does fit. It isn't from Wakooshi, but it actually does fit. So as you can see, I've now linked up them 2 setups. So that's how easy it is. If my ants would like to go across and have a drink of water now, even though there's water there, you can have a drink. But I think this setup is really good for the price. So, because I've got a few ants in here, what I'm going to do is rip a tiny bit of foil off, make it nice and flat so the ants can easily access it. I'm going to put a little bit of this nectar on here. I'm just going to put a few droplets. Actually no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to take a bit of this cotton, and put a few droplets of this nectar onto a piece of cotton so it's nice and soaked now. So now the queen ants can have their first snack if they would like to. So let's drop this piece of cotton in here, so if they want to go have a look. The ants might decide they won't go nest in here. They could do, they could not, I do not know. But here are my new carpenter ants. Make sure you stay tuned for more updates in the carpenter ants. And if you haven't seen a previous video where we've got our new European fire ants, make sure you go check that out. It'll be in the top icon. It'll be in the top icon right now, so make sure you go check it out. And stay tuned to see loads and loads of updates on these new carpenter ants. This species is really cool, they grow really fast, and I'll put the scientific name on the screen here. But I really like these species of ants, they look really cool. If we get a little bit of a close up on them, they look like a really cool ant. They are quite big of a species, to be honest. The queens are big, the workers are big, and I really like them so far. Let's just hopefully we can get a few workers in the next few days. But also follow our TikTok if you want to see more often updates on our ants and on these ants and my European fire ants. So if you want to see more updates, check out our TikTok. Also check out our Instagram. So this is the finished result of my module. They've got a water source, they've got an easy food intake. Really, well, when I finish filming this video, I am going to, well, I'll do this now. I'm going to take these ants. I'm going to take these ants back out of here, put that bit of nectar into the test tube. And I am actually going to put the cotton back in, only because this colony has not got any workers yet, and they are not big enough to go into this yet. but they will be very soon, so make sure you stay tuned for seeing us moving our colony of carpenter ants over into this nest. So thanks for watching today's video, and I'll see you very soon.